So welcome. This is a video based upon financial applications for IBDP AISL. Now, first we start with the first question. He says, at the start of 2021, Maro wants to open a savings account. Bank A offers him an account at 3.5% simple interest. It's going to be a simple interest over here this time with an initial deposit of 5,000. Bank B offers an account of 2.5% nominal annual interest, initial deposit of 4,000, compounded annually. Calculate the amount of Maro would select saved by the end of the start of the 2030 if he opens an account in Bank A. So simple interest formula, which is not there in the formula booklet, you should be able to remember 1 plus R upon 100 times N. So PV value, what's the value of PV? PV is 5,000 and N equals to 9 years, because from 2021 to 2030 it's going to be 9 years and rate of interest is going to be 3.5%. So now substitute out those values, so you'll be getting future value or final value is 5,000 times 1 plus 3.5 upon 100 times 9. Then you will be getting the answer 6,575. Calculate the amount of money Maro would have saved by the start of the 2035 if he opens an account in Bank B. In that case, so again the formula is future value equals to PV times 1 plus R upon 100 K whole to the power of Kn. I'm using without GDC. So given PV equals to 4,000, then R equals to 2.5%, K equals to 1 because annually, and N equals to 14. Now substituting these values, you'll be getting it at 4,000 times 1 plus 2.5 upon 100 times 1 whole to the power of 1 times 14. Simplify that, you should be able to get it out 5651.90. Always write in two decimals. Find the year in which the amount of Bank B account would surpass the amount in Bank A. So when N equals to 50, so write it out clearly. When N equals to 50 at the start of, what is the thing? At the start of 2071, Bank A will be greater than Bank B. So when N equals to 51, Bank A will be less than Bank B. So what you can write it out over here, the amount in Bank B will surpass the amount in Bank A during 2071. So you can use either GDC to find those values or by the graph. Or what you can do it out is, the easiest way is nothing but what? Draw the graph for Bank A, draw the graph for Bank B, and find the point of intersection from the calculator. So how do I do that one? So let me write it out over here. How do I do that? So Bank A and Bank B. So 5,000 times 1 plus 3.5 upon 100 times N should be less than 4,000 times 1 plus 2.5 upon 100 whole to the power of N. Now, what is the case? Use equal to, use the GDC, you will be getting it at N value as 50.0091. That's going to be the answer for question number 1. Now, coming to question number 2. Daniel and Joanna have each been given 5,000 to save for university. Daniel invests his money in an account that pays a nominal annual interest rate of 2.24% compounded quarterly. Calculate the amount Daniel will get. So we use the formula future value equals to PV times 1 plus R upon 100K whole to the power of Kn. So PV equals to 5,000. then R equals to 2.24%, then K equals to 4, N equals to 8. So plug in that value, you'll be getting 5000 times 1 plus 2.24 divided by 100 times 4 whole to the power of 4 times 8. So you should be getting the answer 5978.31. Jonah wants to invest his money in an account such that his investment will double in 10 years. Assume that the account pays a nominal interest rate R% compounded annually, compounded half yearly. Determine the value of R. So what am I going to do that one? So my future value should become 10,000 and principal value is 5,000. Then K equals to 2, N equals to 10. Then use these values to find in the value of GDC. You should be able to get it out. R value as 7.05%. Where you can use this value also, 10,000 equals to 5,000 times 1 plus R upon 100 times 2 whole to the power of, then N is again nothing but 10 times 2. So you will be getting the R value as 7.05%. This all I am doing by basic calculator method. Question number 3. Alice buys a new coffee machine at 4,400. So PV equals to 4,499. R equals to 9%. N equals to 5 because it is 5 years. Then you have to calculate the future value. You should be getting it out 1807.52. And it is at each year. PYY equals to 1 and C upon Y also should be equals to 1. Find the number of years and months it will take for the value of the coffee machine to be approximately 999. So principal value will be equals to 4,499 and future value will be minus 999. Then R equals to 9%. Then P upon Y equals to 1, C upon Y should be equals to 1, then you'll be getting the value of N as 15.9564. So which is nothing but what? 15 years and 11 months. That's going to be the answer. 0.9564 times 12, which is approximately equals to 11 months. The shop offers Alice a finance option in the form of 1-year loan. The terms of the loans are given over here. Then 17.2 nominal interest rate compounded monthly, repayments to be made each month. Then find the cost of each monthly repayment, giving your answer in this much. So what is the thing? We are using the GDC, calculate N value as 12. Interest percent is going to be nothing but how much? 17.2. Then principal value is 4499. PMT keep it as 0. Then future value also keep it as 0. P upon Y as 12. C upon Y as 12. Then calculate PMT. You should be getting it out minus 410.76. So which is 410.76. That was question number 3. Now coming to question number 4. A new car costs 20,000 and its value depreciates to 14,792 after 2 years. Then calculate the annual rate of depreciation. So if you want to do by the what is this formula method, you can use, or else future value is 14,792, principal value is 20,000, then N value should be equals to 2, then calculate the value of R. So it should be giving you 14%. P upon Y and C upon Y should be equals to 1. Find the number of years and months it will take for the car value to be approximately 4,000. So in part 2 is also there, the value of the car after 5 years, giving your answer in 3 significant figures. So for this part, what am I going to do? Principal value is 20,000. Then R equals to 14%, N equals to 5. Then future value you should be getting it out 9408.54. Find the number of years and months it will take for the value to be 4000. So you can use directly GDC, or if at all I'm using with the formula also, so that you'll be getting habituated with formula 2 minus 14 upon 100 whole to the power of n. Calculate by GDC by entering the appropriate values, or you can do it out by this method also, 6-7 months. So 10 years and 0.67 is nothing but what, 8 months. How do I convert 0.67 into 8? So 0.67 times 12, which is approximately equal to 8 months. Gus purchases a new car who offers him a finance operation for a 3-year loan. Now 3-year loan, so N is going to be 3 times 12, which is 36. Principal value equals to 20,000. Then interest is 9%. PMT you have to calculate, mark it as 0. Future value should be 0. P upon Y, because it is monthly, 12. C upon Y, it is 12. So when you calculate PMT, directly I'm writing that answer, you should be getting 635.99. That was question number 4. Now question number 5. In this question, give your all answers in 2 decimal places. But BD decides to purchase a new van from a dealership which cost 18,000. However, she cannot afford the full amount. The dealership offers her a finance option in the form of a 4-year loan. The terms of the loan are 12% nominal, annual interest rate compounded annually, 15% deposit, repayments to be made. What it says, each calculate the loan amount would receive, because 15% is the deposit, so she should be able to pay the remaining 85%. So it's going to be 18,000 times 85%, which is going to be 15,300. Find the repayment that would be made each quarter. So again, N equals to 16, because it is 4 years. 4 times 4 is 16. Interest rate equals to 12. Principal value equals to 15,300. Then future value is going to be, or final value, 0. P upon Y should be equals to 4. C upon Y should be equals to 4. Calculate the PMT value. You should be getting it out 1218.05. Then calculate the total amount paid. For total amount paid, 16 times 1218.05, which is 19,488.74. Now coming to question number 6. On the 40th birthday, Robert invests 15,000 into a savings account that pays a nominal annual interest rate of 4.78 compounded monthly. Then write an expression for the total value expression. So we have to use the formula. So what is that? Final value, principal value times 1 plus 4.78 divided by 100 times, it is monthly, by 12 and 12n. Find the age of the Robert. When will be the amount of money will be 1.5 times of this one. So for part 2, do we have a part 2 also? Find the total amount in the savings after 3 and 5 years. So after 3 and 5 years, substitute n equals to 3 in this, you should be getting it out 17,307.94. Then substitute n equals to 5 in this, you should be getting it out 19,040.64. Now part B, find the age of the Robert. When will be the amount will in his account is 1.5 times of the value. So future value or final value is 1.5 times of the 15,000, which is 22,500. So 22,500 should be equals to 15,000 times 1 plus 4.78 divided by 100 times n whole to the power of 12n. Use the calculator, you should be able to get it out 8.5, which is 8 years, and 0.5 means 6 months. So what will be the age? Don't forget to write the age. He will be 48 years old and 6 months old. 48 and 6 months old. Robert would earn the same amount of interest compounded quarterly for 5 years if he deposits his money in a second savings account. Calculate the nominal interest rate on the second savings account. So future value is going to be 19,040.64. Principal value is going to be 15,000 and K value is going to be 4. N value is going to be 5. So what am I going to do? 19,040.64 equals to 15,000 times 1 plus R upon 100 times 4 whole to the power of 5 times 4. Get the calculator, then you should be getting 4.80%. Question number 7. Fraser decides to invest a retirement plan for 25 years. So N is going to be 25 times 12 because each month, which is 300. Then interest rate is 5.5%, principal value is 0, and PMT is he's depositing 500 at the end of every year minus 500 at the end of every year. Then we have to calculate the final value, which is 0. Then P upon Y every month 12. C upon Y is also 12. Calculate that, you should be getting 321,018.72. After 25-year period, Fraser will start receiving regular monthly payments of 1250. Find the number of years it will take Fraser monthly retirement to match the total investment at the end of 20 years. So N should be equals to final value times P upon Y times PMT. So which is 321,018.72 divided by P upon Y is 12 every month, and how much is you want to withdraw it at? 1,270. So it will take 21.4 years. Find the number of years it will take Fraser monthly retirement payments to match the total amount he invested. So how much amount he has invested? He invested 500 times 300. So which is 150,000. Now 150,000 divided by 12 monthly installments, and each month is 1,250. So it takes only 10 years. That's question number 7. And finally, in this medium version, we are going to question number 8. Lily takes a mortgage loan for 220,000. So PV equals to 220,000. Then at an interest rate I equals to 4.18, and at the end of every month, find the number of years and month it will take to pay. So N equals to 0 we have to calculate, and PMT is nothing but what? Minus 1,600. Then future value is 0. P upon Y is 12. C upon Y is also equals to 12. Calculate the PMT. You should be calculate the value of N. You should be getting minus 187.48. So minus 187.48. So 187 months, 187 months, and also 0.48 months. So instead of doing it out like this, what I do? 187.48 divided by 12. So which is 15.62. So 15 years, and 0.62 is nothing but what? 8 months. How do I get that one? Take this 0.62 and multiply by 12. So you'll be getting it at approximately 8 months. Next, the total amount Lily will pay to purchase the house. So which is N times PMT. What is N? 1,600. N times PMT. The total amount paid is nothing but how much? How many months? 187 point this one. So 1,600 times 187.48, which is 299,970.16. That's going to be the answer. Next, Lily wants to pay of the loan within 10 years. So in that case, part B, N equals to 120. Interest rate is going to be same, 4.18. Principal value is 220,000. Then PMT we have to calculate, which is kept as 0. Future value should be 0. P upon Y is monthly installment, C upon 12. C upon Y is also 12. Calculate PMT, which is 2246.26. That's going to be the answer. So that completes the medium version. We'll see you in the next video for the hard and the very hard version. Bye.